Today we're at Tom Bartle's place. He's a tractor collector and he wrote a book. I'll have a link in the comments for it. But he's got about 40 tractors he's putting up for auction coming in June. And he's looking to get these things running so the new buyers have a running tractor when they buy them. So that'll be our adventure on Robeck Repair. Out at Tom Bartle's today. We're gonna start working on getting these things running.
Yeah, you should have all the material you need here for
Well, yeah. He wants to get them starting to run, so I'm like, well, yeah, I can help you with that.
That's perfect.
Okay, talk about what we're looking at here.
Farmall cultivation. Oh, what a simple mower on it. Handless, these didn't have hydraulics. This one's still 6-volt. That was my first restoration of the Farmall. Again, he likes the gas gauges. 140. You don't see very many of them. Looks really similar to the same. It's got hydraulics. I'm guessing these are probably in the 50s. Super A, that had hydraulics. 6-volt yet. 240 utility. With turf tires on it.
I wonder if you should know this. I don't know how the sound is picking up.
I have no idea.
And then I'm like making coaching sounds like too. It has sound.
There's my seat, yeah. See, this one, neither of these have the fast hitches. Well, you can see that someone restored. I don't think that's original paint. I think someone painted this, and that's why she's turning pink. But quite the collection he has here. These are all going up for auction next June. 350 utility. Nice tread on them, but the sun got to them. $460 utility.
Power out here.
Oh, good.
If you tap it, it'll come back bright.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, you should. There you go. Yeah, see. You should probably see the battery. This is a hard change out setting.
W6.
Like your phone.
Oh, this is battery boxes on the side. Yeah, it looks like the sun is fading these things out on them. Well, this is you don't see very many of these. Farmall 100. It's just like the A, except has hydraulics. No, more like a Super A then. Oh, Super H. That looks like it's about toast. Well, I'm gonna have videos of them once I start working on running.
Yeah, I know. And that's, I wonder if that's a thing you could say too, like just like, oh, I got it, and which one of these would you most like to see running? You know?
Yeah, the plan is to get these running before auction. So if there's any ones that you want to hit up first, brand new rubber on this H. With the clam shells. Swinging hitch. Yeah, these tires alone are worth over $1,000.
What are these here for?
Clamshell fenders. And a 330 utility. Looks like they might change it out, put in two-way hydraulics in there. Now we're getting to the bigger ones here. Again, these are good tires on here. Upgraded lights. Another gas gauge.
How many years did he say he's been called? You can throw in some fun facts like that. He went,
When did he said he?
sought them out for over the course of 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, 3 to 4 years he
building
bought
this
all
collection.
these.
I think you could probably listen to I wouldn't obviously ask him. I don't know.
New tires on this one, W4 standard. Oh, now we're getting into the 50s. This looks like a pulling tractor with that tire on there. I would say someone was pulling with this one. Let's look at the rear drawbar. That'll be... Oh, a fast hitch. And... hard to say, but yeah, this sells, they got monster tires on that. Well, look at that old sign. Didn't know Zimmerman had a implement dealer. This looks like a 350 or 450 with that white grill. Oh, 600 diesel. Interesting. I wonder if this one starts on gas and then you switch it over. There's the injection pump. These old diesels, you'd start them on gas and then you pull a lever and switch it over to diesel. Can't see what it was. Well, there's the side crawl for that. This is like one of the earlier M's with those rims. $460 though. Now we're getting into the 1950. Oh, then he's got to know 400. Those are. WD9. Well, look at the hook on that thing.
Was it made like this, concrete, or did that hit something?
No, that got hit with something. That got schmucked.
Something like that in order?
Yeah. This is where your belt pulley would go on here. But look, live hydraulics. That one's got new tread on it. A 650, yeah, not familiar with these.
This one's called McCormick Deering.
So McCormick was bought out by Farmall, and then Farmall got merged in, made international.
So how old is this?
I'm guessing that one's probably late well actually it was a W9 before the M's. It's right in that cusp around the H and M period.
Okay.
It might just be a little before them, so it might be early 40s. There's an oddball here, an orange tractor. Trip bucket. Osseo, Minnesota is where it came from. WD-45.
This is newer than yours, or
Nope, same.
Same.
Curved shift handle. And then no
You don't
removable
have
block
this-
plate.
You don't have this though.
I have a loader out back for ours.
Is it this big?
Yeah.
Oh, oh yeah, that's right.
Now Tom said this was his first one he bought when he started farming. A little 130. New tires on that one too. Well, look at this big horse. Wheatland edition. 660 diesel. I think he had an oil leak there. 560 diesel. Good years on her. This is 1950s. They had the 560s. Once they got to the 60s, they went to the
These
06.
look really old. Are these the ones you said were primitive?
No, the F12, those series.
These are really old.
Yeah, these are really old though. Probably late 30s.
What is the difference? Explain, like, what's the difference between the modern tractor and these? Give some info.
So these are not going to have hydraulics. They're not going to have a live PTO. A lot of your creature comforts. There's one gauge. And then looks like this one's got handbrakes. McCormick bearing.
The tires on that one too. He must have really hit up a good tire, bunch of tires.
Yeah, he put some money into the tires.
Maybe found the tires. Somebody had a whole stockpile of them or something.
This has got some horsepower to her. Imagine the weight. That's all cast. I mean, it's just.
No, I can't. So is this type of tractor typically heavier than a field tractor, a new modern tractor?
Well, it's just so like look at the cast rails on here versus the newer. Well, on the 40s and 50s, that's all like seat channel. This is all cast. F14. So this will be your clutch here. Oh, this one has high-low range. This is your throttle and probably your choke. This one does have PTO on it.
New tires.
Yeah, new tires on this one.
This one too. All of these. He must have found somebody that had a stockpile of them.
Another F12. Oh, look at this little cub. This one he's not gonna sell.
Oh, he's keeping this one?
Yeah.
It's a
Cub low boy.
how rare are these?
I've never seen one. I don't know how. It's cute.
It's very cute.
Exhaust running out the bottom. F30. You see a lot of these with steel wheels in back. Here's another Cub with the front wheel weights and rear weights. Cub with a push blade and hydraulics.
What is this one here?
F20. That's what's the one that you used to see a lot with steel wheels too, the F20s. That was a lot of farmers' first tractors. Farmer ingenuity there. Regulars, those were another first tractor. New tires on that one. And here we go into the steel wheels now.
What do they put these numbers on the side for?
It's a 1020.
So you can recognize
Yeah,
it
if you know
easily?
what model it is. So on this one, they put so they can trailer this thing, because otherwise these will cut up your trailer pretty good and drive it around the yard.
So these are before rubber tires were invented. So are these older then, or
Yeah.
on purpose they have these kind of
No, they had these before they had rubber wasn't very common. Or is that hard pack rubber without air?
Yeah.
And then during the war, you couldn't get rubber during World War II, so some of the H's went back to steel rims or steel wheels on all the way around. This must be, it's got white on it, be 300, 350 fast hitch. This one's a gas. 230. And another Cub.
Is this the one she said was hard to get on? This here?
No, those gray ones back there.
Oh, this doesn't look easy either unless it's got an axis on the other side.
See on this is a big C-channel rail, see, versus that one we're looking at is cast. Yeah, this one you can get on decent. This was probably in the 50s genre.
Brand new.
Yeah, and you put handles on there. Yeah, she was talking about these ones right here trying to get on. There should be a drawbar in the back, yeah.
Board on the back. Yeah, there's a bar on the back.
I can't even get around back of these. Look at the drawbar on this bugger. It should pivot away. I don't want to. Well, this one would be a little harder to steer. Get a vice grip on there. So did you count them all? I tucked the handle in here to start it. That's interesting.
What do you want this back?
I'm just doing a Snapchat thing. 7-foot bucket. Same size we got on our end. We took off the belt pulley on this one, but again, live hydraulics. Super M, they ran their box back here versus the M had a belly pump. The H's. And then it has power steering.
All right.
This is their collection of antiques. There's gotta be a light switcher, aren't there? Well, this is an interesting clamp system. So you just move this. I don't know what they use to clamp, but then there's the screw for it. Tom and his first wife Used to like to go antiquing. That's where all this stuff comes from. Oh, pressure cooker.
What did you point out there?
Old pressure cooker.
Huh? And of course, the Crocs.
Red Wing Crocs. Made from southern Minnesota. Those are collectible. I got the old pocket watches too.
How do you cut the oil lamps with the globes or the glass on them yet?
These are insulators off of telephone poles.
Yeah. Very old sewing machine.
Old loom. Pop bottle crate.
Mm-hmm.
Egg cartons. Hey, we have that egg carton box.
Is that 24?
Yeah, I think it's 24. But yeah, remember I had that old box and you're like, what's this one? I don't know. Well, it's old eggs.
Mm.
Old pop bottle cappers. Now people use them when they do their beers. So I had bought one of these, a newer style. But yeah, you like put a potato in here, or carrots, but yeah, it grinds it all up. Early food processor. Sausage stuffer, meat grinder, corn sheller, meat grinder. Guessing that's a pop bottle capper.
Does anybody know for sure?
Yeah, if you guys, if you know, leave a comment. I'm not sure what this is either. If anyone knows, obviously you feed something in there, it spits it out there, but not sure. Apple peeler. This is for doing rivets. This looks like it's some type of apple peeler as well.
The one with spikes in it.
Yeah, spin it, but not sure what
Maybe a potato peeler too.
happened there. Here's another one of those things. This one's mounted. Not sure. Well, this was they throw over the horses to keep the flies off of them. Old water bucket there. Not sure what to use this for.
Is it for shoeing horses?
Would they bring the foot up that high?
I don't know. I thought, I'm not sure.
This must have been hangover so the horse couldn't see.
I think that's also, oh yeah, like a blinder.
But they can't even see out. They're
They
fully.
don't panic. It makes, yeah, so they don't panic.
Maybe they can see down. There's slits in the bottom. So this is for cheering off horns in cattle. Pull those two levers and this comes up, jam the horn in there, squeeze those levers, lops it off. And I think that's a coffee grinder.
It's a very large one.
Isn't that what they use those for? Grinder of some sort.
This is the clipper, it says.
Not sure what this does.
Foot pedal on it.
Yeah, turns that. Milk separator. Hay hooks. So this is what we had on the farm when I rode stacking bales.
Is that what your sister put through your lip?
Yeah. But ours, we had a shorter hook on it. We didn't have such a hook, so that way it's easier to release it. And then we had a pipe welded on there. It's a little bit longer. Many hours, but really makes the things handy for doing hay. So that goes on top of a milking can, one of these. And they used to use tractors sometimes for the compression. You'd hook it up to the tractor to get the suction. Oh, potato planter. We had these growing up on the farm. Put the potato in there, and you just pull it out. Some of them had tubes on the top too. That one right there. So you put a few potatoes in there. It's a scythe for cutting grain. That's an old trolley for the hay mound. They'd have tracks up above that came out that point on barns, and then the hay hooks would come down with ropes, and the horses on the opposite end that pull it up. This is an old seeder, hand crank, like a broadcast seeder. This is like old foundry equipment. It's got the blower on it.
It's a hay fork. It's a very
Hand sigh.
I bet this is very old.
Oh,
As well.
yeah.
Just
That's a
in the
cool
style
piece.
of it. It's
Yeah.
I wonder how old that is. It says.
Just says handmade hay fork.
Oh, okay. So it's like a craft
Yeah.
hay fork. That's really cool. Look at how some of these old ones too. Old
Up
ones.
there, that used to be for gathering too. They put it in bundles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's an old
Very
three
old.
spoke.
Hey.
Yeah, he's got quite the collection up here.
It sure does. What is this here?
This is the corn sheller. So you feed the corn in here. This is a hand one. You just get this thing spinning, drop the corn in there. There's probably a chute. Oh, this one you. That was a fanner on it. They put a belt on here, and then it had the fanning to probably blow off the bee's wings.
All the manual labor people used to have to do on farms.
Yeah. And you know, got a combine now. It cuts the stalk, chops it up, shells all the corn,
Yeah.
all in one pass.
Much less manual labor, and you get to do it in an air-conditioned cab
Yeah,
with your
with auto steer.
auto
I think
steer
these
and
are
your
for ice tongs.
Bluetooth. Oh, yeah.
So you grab the chunk of ice with that.
That's what it looks like.
Back when they had ice houses.
Yeah. Really enjoying this weather. Oh, look at that one. Coming up. Oh, this must be where they have them when they have the babies. Yeah. So they're away from the others. Or whatever you are. Look at the beautiful horses.
Look at how much the scoop train underneath. Well, they had a farrier out here, huh?
Getting your feet fixed. Yeah. Hi, sweetheart. Hello. Hello, sweetheart. Hello. Yeah, you gonna show me your teethies? Oh, that's a sweet baby. That's a sweet baby. Oh, the pigs are getting in a fight.